Hello, 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 and welcome back to the 3 Up Moon live stream, everybody. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday. Sunday, January 29th, 2023. The first month of the year is already zoomed by. I hope you're having a good weekend so far, and as usual, if you're watching live on twitch.tv/3up_moon, you're catching me live here at around 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific. As usual, you can always find me here every day around that time. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, which are my weekend, you can find me at 10 a.m. Pacific. If you're not a member of the Discord community, feel free to join. We've got Moon Space Zone, which is an extension of our community. And what do I do here every day? Well, we play retro games. We revisit retro games in different ways. I revisit games that I grew up with. I revisit games in different ways, like in terms of playing mods of games or playing randomizers, which shuffles the aspects of a game around. Basically, I'm all about playing procedurally generated games or games that are different every single time. We also play indie games specifically over in our Discord space, so you can go ahead and join there if you're not already a member. I also want to say thanks to all of our mods and all the people who've been supporting the channel for the past couple of years. We did a little bit of a 2-month break recently, just from getting sick and then going on vacation afterwards. Feeling much better now, and it's nice to be able to dive back into our regular schedule of things. So welcome in, everyone. If you're watching live, what are we doing today? Well, we do this regular series on the channel called the Retro Roulette. I've spent a bunch of time curating themed lists of games from Atari 2600 to N64 and PlayStation 1, and essentially turn them into roulette wheels, and it's our most interactive form of our streams. The roulette wheel itself can be spun for 420 moonstones at any time, and when it's spun, I have to stop what I'm playing and play whatever game it lands on, and the games on that wheel are going to be fitting into the theme that we're playing with. So one of our more recent wheels and themes we're rocking is the alliteration and rhyming wheel, and that's basically games that all have to do with either writing or poetry, or games that focus on either alliteration or rhyming in the title or the name of the playable character, something like that. Now, this is episode 7 of this ongoing series, and we do this with different themes on different days. All October we did Halloween and spooky and horror themed games. We've done sci-fi and space themed games like our friend Rush Pirate one over on their Twitch channel. And we even started it with food and cooking and eating themed games. It all really evolved from an idea of kind of throwing games at me, sort of like a shuffler, and not being ready for them, but kind of not really knowing what to expect, but still having a hand in the curation. It's been a lot of fun. You can go and check out all the previous episodes. If you're watching on YouTube right now, this is episode 7 of the Alliteration and Rhyming Retro Roulette. But you can go and check out the previous episodes and the other themes. Every one of my streams gets uploaded in full on YouTube, so you can always check in there. And it won't be too long, but we're going to start things off with our very first game of the night. With these Retro Roulette streams, I always do an initial spin at the very beginning, and the first spin today got us a Game Boy Advance game we've touched upon just a little bit, called Donkey Kong King of Swing on the Game Boy Advance. So stick around for that. It's a really interesting game. It changes up the control scheme. Changes up the control scheme a lot. It's got a really cool visual style as well. And enjoy these tunes. In the meantime, this is from Sonic Spinball on the Genesis. Happy Sunday.
Now
Hey, welcome in Itarama and welcome in Zombie Paper. This is a very fun puzzle-themed podcast for the semi-interactive podcast earlier today over on Zombie Paper's channel and Bella Beluga's channel. And in fact, let's do some shoutouts. Love me some puzzle games. Got lots of ideas for cool puzzle games. If you're a programmer out there and you want to work on a puzzle game, feel free to reach out. Yeah, it was nice to listen to during work. Alright, nice. So we'll just switch this over here in just a sec with some Donkey Kong King of Swing to start things off. Entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. We got some new music on our playlist. Kind of like Bruce Wayne and Batman, 3 Up Moon and Moondrummer, Clark Kent and Superman, Tyler Durden and Tyler Durden, John Lennon and Paul McCartney, Cheech and Chong. Little known fact, Cheech and Chong is actually one person. I also want to take a moment and thank Arima Mendez for the recent follow, MMG Mike for the recent follow, Oh Noise and Babylon Zool. Thank you. Zool. Okay. Hopefully the volume's alright. You let me know. Actually, this is King of Swing. If you haven't seen it before, I've played it for our animal and creature themed retro roulette, which I think we have like over 30 episodes of at this point. No Dana, only Zool. different spelling for Zool, but I like it. Hey, if we can get like an omnipotent being from another dimension to follow the channel, like if we can capture their attention, then I think we're doing pretty okay. Now I'm going to take a vote from the chat. I was considering changing up our our Gigantamax Meowth, or wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube Meowth on the left. We can keep that around for this season of stream, so to speak, or we can swap it out for another version of Meowth, the Galarian Meowth, to join the Alolan Meowth. Or we can swap it out for something completely different. It's up to you, let me know. Zombie Paper votes for Tube Meowth. Zool, like the video game character. Oh yeah, isn't there a Super Nintendo game called Zool? It might be spelled that way, totally. Some really good music in this game too. So I really like the art style in this, and I would have loved to see this as a platformer. But it's not, it's like a puzzle, it's like sort of a unique puzzle game, adventure puzzle game. But, you know, imagine a DKC style game with this kind of graphics. Ooh, there's also a Zool reference in the game Horus. Nice. Of course, we gotta do that third save slot. Oh, gotta unlock stuff. Okay, we'll do adventure. Take back the medals from the awful King K. Roule. Let me know if I need to adjust my volume or the game. Tomorrow's the day we finally hold that competition. Whoever gets the most medals will be the jungle hero. Now these are important. Don't let anyone steal them. So I have seen people make platformer fan games using these sprites, but nothing like super extensive. It's a really cool art style. I'll just keep them in here for safe storage. Oh shit, King K. Roule has his own Koopa Clown car. No, we got Blue Meowth can be sacrificed. No, we gotta keep that. We gotta keep Meowth. We can bring Alolan Meowth out of shiny form, but I feel like that's part of the channel at this point. There's just something about it. Since you chumps don't need these medals, I'll just take them all for myself. And don't even think about trying to get them back, monkey brains. See ya. Tube Meowth must be protected at all costs. Oh no. And we can't hold our tournament. We have to get those medals back from King K. What's the matter? What's that you say? You don't know what to do? Don't you worry. The controls are simple. Just use L and R. Here, your old cranky will show you the most basic move, how to walk around. When you've got the hang of that, come see me and press A. Once you've done all that, I'll show you a new move. Here's how you walk, L or R. You can also use left and right. You can also move using the D-pad. Just pick the method that suits you. You like the typeface for this, but you don't like the kerning. Kerning is a spacing between the letters, right? If I'm not mistaken. It is cool font though. And it's also unique. I feel like a lot of games just copied themselves back in the day, but it's nice to see like a unique font. It sort of looks like if you took a magnifying glass a little closer to the font in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which we just finished back in October. Or I think we did it in November. You ready to move on? Next, I'll show you how to jump up from the ground. Press and release both L and R at the same time. It's kind of an odd way to jump. Like I said, it's not a platformer. Nice. Grab onto the floating pegs. You let Wrinkly show you what to do. Watch closely. So the whole game is going to be puzzles and stages like that. The key is to alternate between L and R perfectly. I guess you're ready to learn the next move. It's kind of like a rhythm game in that way. Ready to move on? Because it's time you learned how to climb pegboards. It's going to be a lot more important than you might think. You let Wrinkly show you what to do. Watch closely. So you can't use the D-pad to actually grab onto these. And you can also do this and charge. And you don't take fall damage. Next we'll look at mid-air movement. Once you master this, you'll be able to move very far through the air. This is how you move in mid-air. Left and right. Well derp. Since I already knew how to attack. This next thing I'm going to teach you is very important, so pay attention. So about all the bananas you've collected so far, if your life decreases, press B. 10 bananas will restore 1 life. Go ahead, give it a try. Well, it looks like you got the hang of that quickly. Cool. If you press A, your jump and attack will get pepped up a bit. Not only that, but you won't take any damage. It's called going bananas. Kaioken times 100! For 20 bananas, you can use this skill for a limited time. I'll be waiting up top. You can get up there yourself by going bananas. Alright, see ya. nice. Wow. I mean, I get what I have to do. It's not the most intuitive, but it gives you good training at the beginning here. So that's kind of annoying that you have to... Oh, I guess that's going bananas. I gotcha. I didn't even use the going bananas thing. There we go. Oh, and I can attack that way. Well, that's just dumb of me. No fault of the game. That's pretty satisfying. What a waste of going bananas at the end. I almost forgot. There are other items besides bananas, like crystal coconuts. Might even get something good for collecting them. Looks like you've learned everything I can teach you. If you forget how to use the controls, just go to extras and I'll relearn you. So, I'm counting on you to take back the medals that awful King K. Rool stole. Whether or not we get to have a competition depends on how well you do. So let's give it a shot. These are all the different worlds. Banana Bungalow. Now we got some music we haven't heard before. So this would have come out right after Mario versus Donkey Kong, which is sort of a reimagining and continuation of the original Game Boy Donkey Kong game. In fact, all the mechanics you can do in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong game on GBA come directly from the original Game Boy game. And hey, what a time to drop that Game Boy emote if you're one of our followers. Good old gray brick. I always really like this song. I guess I could be using my momentum a little bit better here. There we go. Yes. Okay. Ah. Ah. Hey, we talking diamonds. I think that's a crystal coconut. Yes, we did. Tropical treetops or contraption cave. That's gonna be like our minecart level. Let's go here. We're getting the hang of it. Getting the swing of things. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Ooh, close. Ooh. No. Yes. Gotta get the bonus barrel. We have to keep the bananas. Nice. Seems wasteful. Amazing. Not that easy. Oh, come on. No, don't exit. First coin get. You know, for what this game is, at least they attempted to make a different style of game with the Donkey Kong characters. I'll applaud them at that. The music's not bad at all. Look at all the alliteration. We got the banana bungalow. We also got the tropical treetops and puzzling pyramid. How apropos based on the podcast you had earlier. I guess we got to go into Contraption Cave. We demand more kerning. This music's cool, I just hate the rat sound. Oh, look at this. We got a Kremlin. Oh, come on. Yo, what? Come on. You cremmed it up, dude. You cremmed up the whole thing. The whole dang thing. I love that animation for DK. He's just like really intensely headbanging. He really likes the song. Oh, he really likes the song. Oh, shit. Eat a banana. Why don't you just eat a freaking banana? Oh, fuck off. Oh, shh. You have to be so accurate with your attacks. Since when is DK accurate? We're getting too close to that Kremlin. Too close to the Kremlin. I'm trying though. Maybe that's the key. Oh. Damn it. You wonder who approved the rat sound to be 300% the volume of the music. That's exactly what DK thinks. Look at this. Look at him. What the hell? There's other shit going on, and now we can cause platforms to move right to left in this really cool pyramid stage. Okay. Yeah, why? Like, really? Rats. If there's a hack where they remove Baby Mario's crying from Yoshi's Island, then there should be a hack where they remove the rat noises. A ratless version of King of Swing. You ratless bastard. Think I give a ratless ass. Love it. There's a band. Ratless ass. Whew. Okay, so immediately the new tech in Mario vs. Donkey Kong is better than this, but this is pretty cool. Oh, now what? Are we just screwed? Oh no. Comes back. She comes back. Here she comes. Here she comes. No. I tried. You having some trouble there? Interesting. What? What's the puzzle here? It's quite the puzzling pyramid. Oh, like that. I see. Well. Well, that sounds so much better. Just that track. It's a much better mix. Oh. The quiche of squeesh, not the king of swing. Oh no. What a spot to restart to. Or reset to. That sucks. Oh, get out of here. There's another game mode. Let's check it out. I do really like this variation of the Donkey Kong music. It's just something about it. Okay, what's single player jungle jam? Let's check it out. A simple and straight jungle course. Who's the fastest in the jungle? Oh, nice. We've actually got character selection. Diddy Kong has less attack, but more jump. Dixie has more jump and even less attack. Funky has more attack and less jump. We gotta play as Funky. Nice. How did they get so far? I like the UI here a lot. But how the hell did they... That's what they're doing. Damn. Not much you can do. Hey, at least we did it though. Yeah, it's got a really cool UI and art style. Let's try Diddy. I think Diddy won, the CPU Diddy won the last race there. Oh yeah. Except I just don't know what I'm doing. Oh no! There's collision like with the Kremlings. So that was just my bad. Shouldn't have followed so close. Alright, I think that's time for a wheel spin, our first wheel spin of the stream. We gotta do it. It is the Retro Roulette stream after all. Anyone can spin the wheel for 420 moonstones. And what we're gonna basically do is keep listening to this really cool music while we spin the wheel and see what game we get. Game number 226. Let's see what that is. We got over 800 in the list here. 226. Nice. It is Darkwing Duck on the NES. Very cool. Except it is Darkwing Duck on the NES modded with Streets of Rage music. Very similar to how a couple of days ago we played DuckTales 2, modded with sort of 8-bit chiptune versions of music from Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles. This is just a fan mod, so we'll be playing Darkwing Duck with Streets of Rage music. Stick around. Now for me, out of all of the Disney Capcom games, this is one of the hardest ones, in my opinion. I grew up with DuckTales 2, I played Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, and of course Little Mermaid as well. That one is the easiest on the scale for me. But Darkwing Duck is a difficult one. Just brewing a little more coffee. A little pick-me-up. Speaking of coffee, I was watching Cyphers do a Link to the Past randomizer run and defeat Ganon today as a cup of coffee. It was pretty cool. If you don't follow Cyphers, go follow Cyphers. There was also some Legend of Zelda Ancient Cave going on, or Ancient Dungeon, which creates a labyrinth, a randomized dungeon in the original Legend of Zelda NES. And this music's from Jazz Jackrabbit. Enjoy. I'll be right back. This almost sounds like if Giorgio Moroder composed the soundtrack to GoldenEye 007 on N64. But it's just one of the planets from Jazz Jackrabbit 1. Okay, you should be able to see me and the game. And here we go. Not to say the music to Darkwing Duck isn't good, or the music to DuckTales 2 wasn't good either. These are just fun little fan mods, replacing it with Genesis music, but essentially demade into NES songs. And it kind of works. It's like Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd and The Wizard of Oz. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Now I have it in our kitchen, but I have one of those like perler bead art magnets of the sprite from Darkwing Duck in this. When I was a kid, I used to love watching Darkwing Duck and DuckTales, the original DuckTales. One of my first VHS tapes that I got as a kid was the DuckTales movie. And apparently, I've just been finding this out through a comics Discord that I belong to. They continued the Darkwing Duck series in comic form for quite some time. So I'm really interested in checking that out. Just to see if there's any other stories, any other interesting aspects to Darkwing Duck's tale. Hey, Mighty Collector, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Yes, this is like the DuckTales 2 with Sonic and Knuckles music. Probably made by the same person. I am the terror that flaps in that night. Once again, we need your help, Darkwing. A mysterious crime wave has swept over the city. We believe these crimes are the work of that secret criminal organization, Foul. You must put an end to their fiendish plans. Launchpad will brief you with the details of your missions. Remember to collect all of the stolen diamonds and golden bars. Okay. Oh, it's the sewers. So like I said, this is one of the toughest Capcom games for me, at least. The other ones just are a lot easier for me, even the Mega Man games, but this one was always a tough one. Whoa. No! Come on. So close. Come on. We got this. We got this. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, that's a banana peel that apparently hurt us. Basically. Oh, come on. Hide in there, yeah? Nope. Yes. I'm gonna save baby Darkwing Duck. No. What? Okay, I didn't expect that. I learned some new tech. I didn't know you could do that on these platforms. This is tough. It's a tight section. Oh. Nope. Yes. The boss music. This is not easy. Ho 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 ho. Yes. Woohoo. It kind of works. The music kind of works, but the Darkwing Duck music is really good too. Nice. This is great. These hooks remind me of Sly Cooper. I've been watching the guys at Squidville Live streaming Sly Cooper 1 and 2. It's actually super nostalgic. Let's do a shout out there. Yes. Come on. Come on, here we go, here we go. Oh, shoot. Two of them. You can't let the one on the left respawn. Yes. What? is tough. Come on. What? I should be able to quickly jump back up. Yes. You know what? That's the first time I beat that boss before. Dang. Don't like 3 more stages open up after this? Now remember, you don't have to wait for me to progress in each game. You can spin that wheel whenever you like. Good use of song. Respawned. It's like the Rocky Wrench of this game. The little blowtorch wielding moles. Oh. Okay. So you have to just keep jumping on it. Yes. Oh, wow. Cool. Woo. These are some really tight sections. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a way. Oh, no, there's no way. That's annoying. Okay. Let's spin the wheel. We played with that a bit. Nope. We played with that a bit. Let's see what we're gonna get. Started things off with Donkey Kong King of Swing on the Game Boy Advance, and then played a little bit of Darkwing Duck with some Streets of Rage 2 music. But of course, this is the retro roulette stream, so we gotta spin it to win it. Let's go. We're gonna spin the wheel, and it's gonna land on game number 22. 22. It is a game on the TurboGrafx 16 or PC Engine called B-Ball. But not B-Ball. B-Ball. If you want to find ball, B-Ball. If you want to think like ball, B-Ball. Stick around for some B-Ball, baby. Do not be sad. Do not be angry. You want to be happy. B-Ball. I want to be happy. B-Ball. Hudson game. B-ball, kickball. Kick self. Do not be sad. Do not be angry. You want to be happy? B-ball. It's pretty simple. Turtle, monkey, porcupine. Just remember that. Ah. Oh. Okay, sorry, I got a B-ball. Okay, you can do that. Oh, nice. Good, there's accuracy. So there's one with the TurboGrafx 16. It's basically the same, or PC Engine. It's basically the same controller as the NES controller. There's a 1 button and a 2 button, which essentially acts as your A and B. I think that's a bit better for the audio. Let's just start from scratch here again. This is a pretty neat concept, though. So with 1 button, I can kick it forward, and it has interesting physics. With another button, I can grab onto the ball and accurately move it where I need it to be. So, like this. Bloop. Good. And the enemies are trapped. It's kind of neat. It has a little bit of a Adventures of Lolo vibe. And I grew up with the NES, of course, and had Adventures of Lolo 2. I tried revisiting it at one point a long time ago, like when we started the stream, and I didn't, I don't know, it didn't grab me the same way as I did when I was younger. I just was really focused on trying to progress in that game. It's very difficult. The difficulty ramps up like crazy, but speaking of puzzle games, the puzzles get really difficult and just more abstract. It's quite the challenge, though. And I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't. Hey, nice. Gotta share the road. Come on. Excuse me. Not sure what those are. Maybe they're power-ups, the things in the middle. We shall see. Diamonds. 5 diamonds. Yes. We popped one. Sometimes you gotta pop a porcupine to get by. You see plenty of moving balls, but not enough being balls. I think the idea is that you have to get into the mindset of thinking like the ball, becoming the ball, so you can understand where it needs to go. But truly, you don't really need to do that, because you can just look down at the color of the tile and be like, oh yeah, green goes on green, red goes on red. Well, that's unfortunate that that happened. It's okay. Looks like we gotta redo that. B-ball, B-box. B-bonus. B, up moon. You know what they say, bup it and thrup it. I think that's the saying. If you're gonna bup it, make sure to thrup it. Something like that. Matching colors seems obvious now, but you know that because I only know that because I got into the ball's head. I got into the state of mind. I did be ball. Let's go the back way. Beep, beep, beep. Like I said, we gotta share the road. Uh-oh. Oh. Share the goddamn road. Turtles and porcupines alike. What? No, nope, nope. Nope. Whew. Yes. Get out of here. Wow, look at this. We are being ball right now. Whoop. Oh, monkeys. They have monkey butts. They got monkey butts. You can clearly see that the monkeys have butts. Oh, that was close. You can sort of see, I guess, the Bomberman influence in this a little bit. It is a Hudson game. You can clearly see the monkeys got butts. The monkeys, they have butts. Monkeys have butts. Monkeys have butts. These monkeys got butts. Oh, 4 monkeys. Okay, 4 monkeys walk into a ball. Oh, they're like Pac-Man ghosts. They come back. You start to get the hang of it after a while. What? Now, what are you introducing to me? Breakable walls? Now that's just wacko. Oh, that was close. Okay, wait. Shoot. Good, it's not like Bomberman, like insta-kill. That's what I'm talking about. Speaking of insta-kill. Oh, shit. Okay, okay. I see this strat. Oh, got that turtle touch. We got touched by that turtle. Whoa. Oh, you can bust any wall. Well, that changes everything. Son of a... So there was an edit mode, which means there's a level select. Or not level select, a level creator in this, a level editor. There's a good question of the day. What's one of your favorite retro games, or just games in general, that contains a level editor? I know Mario Maker and Mario Maker 2 are basically level editors, but like a lot of retro games gave you those options to just make your own stages. I think Fire and Ice was a puzzle game on the NES that gave you the option to do that. But yeah, what's your favorite? Let me know in the chat, or let me know... Whoop. I used to make Super Smash Bros. Brawl stages as well. That was fun. But yeah, let me know in the chat or in the YouTube comments. If Rush asked that, you'd be in trouble. Well, technically, you can edit your own. You can edit your own levels in Earthbound, right? I'm pretty sure. Ooh, Duke 3D. Duke Nukem 3D had a level editor. Nice. Also Worms 2. That was a game I played a lot as a kid. That was really cool to be able to like draw almost like with MS Paint and make your own stage, essentially. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Take it. Oh. You need to do it via ROM hack, so it counts. No, if you just go to that one... the Town Maker's house in Tucson. After you beat Gygas. He's got... in the back of his house, his house shows up after you beat Gygas. In the back of his house, there's a truck. And you need to find the keys to the truck. I forget how you get them. But then in that truck, once you get the truck open, you'll find a Pokeball inside, and there'll be a Mew. I swear, it's real. And then you can edit the town and make it look however you want. Breath of Fire 2 style. Breath of Fire 2 basically it did have a little bit of a customization with the town. It's part of the reason why I enjoyed it when I recently played it on the Switch. It's a series I really feel like I missed out on, was the Breath of Fire series. I feel like there's a lot of really good things to be said about those games. Oh, this is so tough. I'll get you, turtles. You have to trade the contact lens for the sunglasses, then the sunglasses for the keys to the truck. That's it. Oh. What you trying to do to me? 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 Huh? Okay, we're gonna get ourselves a wheel spin. But yeah, this is an interesting game. For what it was. I mean, you can definitely tell it's Hudson. Let's spin the wheel. Let's get some music on. We've got over 850 games here, all with titles that have alliteration or rhyming in the title. We did some Donkey Kong King of Swing on Game Boy Advance earlier. Played a little bit of B-Ball. And Darkwing Duck on the NES, but modded with music from Streets of Rage 2. So we're feeling funky right now with all the music we're listening to in the funk vibe. And we are spinning the wheel, and it's going to land on game number 159. 159 is going to be... How perfect. Double Dragon 3 with classic enemies. This is a mod of Double Dragon 3 on NES. With, I think classic enemies just means it's enemies from the first game. But yesterday we started the stream off with Double Dragon 1, and 2 episodes ago in the Alliteration rhyming retro roulette series, we played Double Dragon 2 and a mod of Double Dragon 2. Which was really cool, and that's the one I grew up with. I've talked about this many times before. It's my gateway beat-em-up. But I've also talked about how difficult Double Dragon 3 is, and we've played Double Dragon 3 on stream before. It was a bit of an embarrassing experience, but let's take a look and see what this one's all about. Get ready for more Bimmy and Jimmy up next. It's all about Bimmy, and it's all about Jimmy. A year has passed since Billy defeated the Shadow Warriors, but a new danger has reared its ugly head. Marion has vanished. I'm Haruko, a friend. I have information about the girl's disappearance. Her captors will release her after you deliver the 3 sacred stones of power. Just gotta get used to the controls again. So after this they did Double Dragon, Return of Double Dragon, or Super Double Dragon. And I really don't like the controls of that one that much, but it has the most variety when it comes to weapons. Listen, I tried to stop them, but they were too powerful for me. They're great fighters, but the one you must fear the most is... Zen Forward Physics. Wait, what? Zen Forward Physics? Is that what you said? Yep. That's what I said. Now this part I love. I love that they did the double tap and run in this game. I will say that. With any beat 'em up, like that's kind of a requisite for me. And that's actually something pulled from the 1v1 mode in the original Double Dragon one. Oh no. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Wow. You just don't have a lot of... You don't have any lives to work with at the beginning here. No continues, right? That's kind of how the game works. The beginning at least. I think it's 3 stages in you have to get before you get a save / continue. Good old Billy Bear Hands. That's funny. Oh, what? You're serious, aren't you? Occasionally he's Billy Bottle, but mostly Billy Bear Hands. More alliteration within the game, dude. It's perfect. Oh. There she was. Tom Petty, watch out. Tom Petty's around the corner waiting for you. This is our last chance for Mary Jane, folks. Hey, Billy Bottle's coming out to play. Okay, back to Billy Bear Hands. Just makes me think of Bare Knuckle, which is the Japanese name for the Streets of Rage series. Yeah, it's tough, and every playthrough you gotta start here. Yo, Daryl, what's up? How's it going? Happy Sunday. You're reading through a Beatle book right now, You Never Give Me Your Money by Peter Doggett, about their breakup and the financial business aspects of it. Apparently in 1970, the same year Ringo released his country album and the album of standards. He was also planning to release an album of electronic music that was never released. Well, I've listened to some electronic music from Neil Young and also Cat Stevens before, and it's not great, so maybe I'm kind of glad, but imagine vocoder, Ringo Starr, house music, but he's drumming on an electronic drum kit. And he has the Flock of Seagulls haircut. Would have been in 1970. Maybe he's got a powdered wig on and he's using only analog synths. How's the weekend going, Daryl? Hopefully good. We are playing alliteration games, a little bit of Double Dragon 3 with Billy Bear Hands over here. It's the hardest one in 3 NES games. We played the first one yesterday. He's been quoted as saying, I want to confuse everyone. Nice. It don't come easy. It don't come easy. Easy, Tom Petty. Calm it down. Need a free fall. There we go. Game over. You can pretty much guarantee we would have been confused. There's no doubt about that. Oh, if it got released. Wow. Shoot. Oh, nice try. Ho ho ho, come on. Back away. You basically have to do this perfectly because, again, no continues. So different than the other games in that way. If you grew up with Double Dragon 3 only, and this is the only one you played, and you also figured out how to beat it as a kid growing up, holy shit. Daryl is saying Ringo probably had the most opportunity to do anything he wanted to musically without any backlash or criticism. Well, he didn't do much necessarily vocally in the Beatles, right? So he wasn't as much in the spotlight, so he probably had more creative freedom for sure. They call him Perfect Billy. Good old A+ William. Bimmy. Perfect Bimmy. Okay, we're gonna spin the wheel. This is a game that like you gotta be in the right mindset for it. It said classic enemies. I'm not sure how different this is than the original game, but let's spin that wheel. It is landing on game number 852, near the bottom of the list. Let's see. It's completely randomized as well. Okay, we have Dig Dug on the NES. First Dig Dug. I grew up with Dig Dug 2, which had no digging and no dugging. It had a whole lot of what do you call it? Jackhammer action? But Dig Dug 1. I had a lot of fun with this one in the arcade as a kid. Didn't play a lot of arcade cabinets growing up, but this was one of them. He sings another Beatles track too. Nice. Where's Doug? I miss Doug. Okay. Dig Dug coming up next. Tone shift. Now, as far as I know, I think this game only came out on the NES in Europe and Japan, not in the West, and then Dig Dug 2 came out in the West. I don't know. There's some sort of history. Gotta do some digging and dugging to find out. Was it the diggiest in the West? I can dig it. I can dug it. I'll be right back. Just gonna get some coffee. Take a doggy when I come back from getting coffee. When I come back from getting coffee. Off time. Oh, you gotta post that in the Discord, because Twitch ain't Giphy friendly. Of course Ringo Starr likes stuffed crust. Of course. Do you even GIF? Here we go. I love this game in the arcade. Super fun. Crust first. Oh shit, there can't be this many of them up here. Not good. Damn it. What are you talking about? He was in Shining Time Station. He played Frodo in the Lord of the Rings movies. He's in Tron, that Tron Legacy movie with Daft Punk. He plays the Jeff Bridges character in Tron Legacy. The new Star Wars, everyone thought they like created Peter Cushing from CG, but they actually just cast Ringo Starr as Peter Cushing. Also, same thing with Carrie Fisher. When she passed away, how else were they going to get Princess Leia back in a Star Wars movie? The CG was just way too expensive, so they just cast Ringo Starr as young Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia. Nobody even knew the difference. How could he continue his acting career when he had an MS Paint career to uphold, an MS Paint art career, so to speak? People actually paid him for his MS Paint art and pay him for his MS Paint art, so I guess if you get paid. Oh, hi. Nope. It's my friggin' flower. You can't touch that. Leave it alone. But it's literally the level of finger painting. You see, Itorama says, I've seen some really good MS Paint art, but Ringo's is not it. Sorry, Ringo. Sorry, old chap. His grandkids probably showed him a computer for the first time and it blew his mind. You can paint pictures on the computer. I don't even need an actual spray paint can. I can use a spray paint tool. Are you kidding me? I call this one Man with Hat. It don't come easy. No, 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 I don't MS Paint no more. You should just call them MS Paintings. Please, no one show Ringo Starr Photoshop. Or someone show Ringo Starr Photoshop. Can someone please introduce After Effects, Adobe After Effects to Ringo Starr, please? This needs to happen. Maybe we just lack the spiritual appreciation for Ringo Starrian paintings. I think I lack the spiritual appreciation for Jim Carrey paintings. His paintings are wild. From a whole other place. Hung it on me wall in England. We call French fries chips. P.S. Forgive the lateness of my reply. Yeah. For The Simpsons. It's so good. It's like how many years? Was it like 20 years? He only just says it in P.S. What if we got a Ringo and Paul on a draw pile session? That'd be funny. I don't think Paul would. Paul would just be consistently signing his name, and you'd be like, Paul, no, you have to draw something. Paul, you're gonna need to draw something. Like, no. He's like, yeah. How about this? And he like signs the signature again. It's like, no, like maybe like a person, a drawing of like a dog or like a guitar, a tree. Maybe a tree. You want to draw a tree, Paul? And he just tries it. He's like, okay, I'll give that a shot. Gives it a shot, and then he moves the pen away, and all you see is Paul McCartney. Sir Paul McCartney. It's like, oh, shit. He's just done so many autographs, and he can't do it. I got it. That's your signature. That's so funny. Interesting. Paul always turns things into an act. Wow, you remembered how to draw a tree. No, that's the beat to Funky Town. Yeah, Ringo's actually using drumsticks to manipulate the mouse to then draw in MS Paint. He doesn't have his hand on the mouse. He's using drumsticks because that's all he knows. To try and like hold the mouse and hold the one button down with the one drumstick and move the mouse with the other. That's why his paintings are shit. No, they're not. A couple of them are okay. They're not good MS Paint art. But he was in the Beatles. That's what they say is back in the day, when the Beatles needed a new MS Paint artist. When Pete Best left, the rumors were that there was this one guy who used to play in all the bands and draw in all the bands. And his name was Ringo, and he would never waver off time, and he would always produce a shitty piece of MS Paint art every single time. So they had to call him up. Ooh, a carrot. Okay, so it's the movie Rush Hour, but you have to replace Jackie Chan or Chris Tucker with Ringo Starr. Who do you replace? Both of them would be good. How about you replace Jackie Chan in the first movie and then Chris Tucker in the second movie? Oh, we didn't. Okay, I guess we didn't move forward. Because we let the one guy go. Oh. Oof. Okay, if we focus, we can definitely get past round 3 here. Oh, come on. There we go. What? Oh, there's 2, that's why. No. It was a better strat to go this way first. Damn. Oh. Oh, wow. I saw that happening. Yes. No. No, you son of a... Oh. To clear each stage and make sure, so the goal of each stage here is basically don't get killed by the enemies. I just earned a life. Blow up every enemy with this like air pump thing that we have before they make their way to the top, to the garden, because it's almost like they're like moles in a way. Same company I think that made Pac-Man. Yeah, see? Oh shoot. Good, we stopped it. You lose if it gets to the top and then drives away. It should be called dig and then murder the creatures dug. No, it's not murdering, you're just blowing them up. Like a balloon. See? They like to get popped. Can you see the face on that thing? Yep, they look happy. Smile. Go smell the flowers. No, because that guy went before me. Damn. Yeah, it's tough. But basically the real point of this game is to eat quarters in the arcade so that it can just keep making money. Quarter eater. Shit. Damn it. Oh, buddy. Really? How? Oh, no! Don't underestimate the balloons. So this one's tough. Round 8. Oh, damn it. Don't go away, you little bugger. Round 9. How about this? We do that. Nope. How about this? Oh no. Just finished watching Hank of the Hill. I don't like the show, but he's all I got. What are you? There we go. Oh, we got a whole new set of flowers up top now. Looks like poppies. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, buddy. You gonna escape that quick? That's awful. Ah. Okay, here. You wanna fight? No, son of a bitch. We can't let this happen. Yes. Wow, okay. You're not gonna escape. Please? No. Amazing, amazing. Boom. You felt like the last episode of Hank of the Hill should have been switched with another one earlier in the season. You mean like the last one of the whole show? Like the series finale? Yes. It was anticlimactic. It wasn't even obvious that it was the last episode. Was it the last one that aired? Did Hank finally climb to the top of the hill? Did he win his childhood game of King of the Hill? Well, you know what? We got to round 12. That's pretty cool. So I think what I'm going to do is call it. We're going to play some music for a little bit here. We're going to call it for the night, and because I have a big work week ahead. But if you're watching live on twitch.tv/3up_moon, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good weekend and you have had a good Sunday so far. Ooh, thank you to 90s Games Hunter for the recent follow. Really appreciate that. We just missed that, I guess, because I didn't have my alerts turned on. Arima Mendez and MMG Mike. Also O Noise and Babylon Zool and Caffeine Terry. Thank you so much. And Swimmer Bruno. If you're not a member of the Discord, feel free to join there. I might do some streams and some cartoons there in the evenings this week. I'll be streaming, as always, from 5 p.m. Pacific every single day. I might start a little bit later this week just because we've got a big work thing coming up. And if you're watching on YouTube, this is part 7 of the alliteration and rhyming retro roulette. I will see you in part 8. Stick around because we're gonna raid someone. Let's go. Alright, it's been a while. We're gonna go raid Dr. Orochi, who's doing some retro stuff right now. I think it's Garbage Day, possibly, unless things have changed. I will see you over in their channel, I will see you in the Discord, and I'll see you tomorrow from 5 p.m. Pacific onward. Probably do more of these games, or we'll do some more N64 low poly, low problem streams. Take care, everyone.